Josh George, college football, week 4 football predictions here. We're going to start with Wisconsin and Purdue. Luke Fickell, despite I believe him being a great coach, this Wisconsin defense has not looked like itself in recent weeks, or at least throughout this season. And Purdue, Hudson Card, an amazing coach. And everyone knows Ryan Walters, new head coach of Purdue, doing a good job so far. At home, Boilermakers beat Wisconsin. Oh boy, this one. I look at the logos and I've got Alabama, there's no doubt, but the offensive line does not look the same. I do not know who is the starting quarterback for Alabama. Jackson Dart's running game for Ole Miss is amazing. This Ole Miss offense looks like world beaters. This home crowd is going to need to be at full throat, as Josh Pate would say, the entire game to keep him in it. And something tells me that the old Crimson Tide, when backed into a corner, are going to find a way to win, though. But man, they're going to have to be able to run the football and run it a lot. Texas, after some trouble against Wyoming, goes down to Waco to face the Baylor Bears. Baylor just finding their footing, but the thing about the Longhorns, offensive line looks better. See, I got 10 sacks against Alabama. Great D-line. They control the line of scrimmage. Because of that, the Longhorns beat the Baylor Bears. UCLA and Utah. Look, UCLA and Chip Kelly's offense is humming, but they're playing in Sac Lake City, and Cam Rising should be at 100%. Him in a Salt Lake City atmosphere that really played a huge part in when Utah beat Florida. Utah wins. Oh man, this game is a game that I had so much trouble with. Oregon and Colorado. I really wanted to pick Colorado. I really want to pick Coach Prime. I think Shadur Sanders is an amazing quarterback. I think this Colorado defense is pretty good. I mean, the biggest weakness is the defensive line. Bo Nix is an amazing quarterback, and he's rising up draft boards like crazy. Could be the second quarterback taken. This is just going to be an amazing duel. I think it's another one of those where you see a bunch of points, and it really comes down to who has the last possession or who is the home team. So for that reason, I've got the Oregon Ducks. LSU and Arkansas. Jaden Daniels and Neighbors looked to be the best quarterback-wide receiver combo in college football. Certainly the best last week. But the running game with KJ Jefferson in Arkansas was amazing. Another one that I think will just be a lot of points, because LSU's defense, their weakness might be the third down running game. And I think Arkansas runs the ball, and hey, Arkansas can convert a lot on third down. But I think LSU finds a way to win this football game. TCU and SMU. I know TCU is more talented in the 247 talent composite. And I know that they are at home. And I know that the FPI favors TCU. But in a rivalry game like this, the offense for SMU looked a lot better, looked to be back on track, and the zero coverage defense looked really good. Man-to-man, it's going to come down to one possession. TCU was the king of winning one-possession games last season. Something tells me they falter, and SMU beats TCU. Florida State and Clemson. Look, this game could be amazing, because Clemson, despite what people believe, at home, still the king of the ACC. Cade Klubnik, a good quarterback. This defense is a pretty good defense. If the offense doesn't turn it over, this game's going to be amazing. But Florida State, even after kind of almost stumbling at Boston College, big chip on their shoulder. They will win this football game because this is the one that they're looking forward to the most. They get up for it. Iowa's offense looked amazing last week. Penn State's defense, however, created 5 turnovers. And Allard at quarterback doing amazing. I trust that they can play both sides of the ball. It's a small sample size for me as far as Iowa's offense. So I've got Penn State at home winning this football game. I think this is our group of 5 game of the week here. FIU and Liberty. I think the Liberty Flames have the best option game in group of 5 football. And I think they end up getting this win. Now, Texas A&M and Auburn. Look, it's at Texas A&M. I know that Hugh Freeze and this Auburn team, they portaled really well. But they just looked sloppy against Samford. Like, there were just some fumbling and some weirdness in that game. And Jimbo's offense is running much smoother. So, I've got Texas A&M beating the Auburn Tigers. And our game of the week here. Ohio State goes to Notre Dame. Look, when I look at it at Winsipedia, Ohio State's won like the last 5 times they've played Notre Dame. And this is really pulling hairs because Sam Hartman's an amazing quarterback. And McCord and Ryan Day are really working well right now. And we know that Freeman's defense for Notre Dame is amazing. This Notre Dame defense is really good. The running game is averaging 7 yards per play for Notre Dame. So it's going to be an amazing game. But Ohio State just finds a way to beat Notre Dame, it seems like, when they play. So I've got Ohio State beating Notre Dame. I'm Josh George. This was Week 4 college football predictions.